Nathan Powell, Registered Behavior Technician. I'm located in Northern Virginia, and today I am going to be talking to you guys about chaining. Chaining is an instructional strategy grounded in ABA, Applied Behavior Analysis. Chaining is based on a task analysis where sub-behaviors are recognized as requirements for task mastery. There are three main types of chaining. There is forward chaining, backward chaining, and total task chaining. For this segment, I will be talking about each of those and breaking down their differences and talking about how they're used in ABA. So with forward chaining, what that does is, it's kind of self-explanatory, but it's a step-by-step, starting with step one. So with the forward chain, you're starting at step one. So the example I'm going to be talking about today is washing your hands. So for a forward chain of washing your hands, for most people, the first step would be turning on the water. So with a forward chain, what you would be doing is you allow the learner to do the first step, and then you prompt the rest of the steps. So you got turn on the water, put hands under the water, or put soap on, put hands in the water, wash hands, So you go through every step of the chain, and for the forward chain, you start with just the first step. The learner does the first step, and then you prompt the rest of the steps. And once you have done it once, then you do the first two steps. Turn on water, put on soap. Then you prompt the rest. So it's a step-by-step where you continue to decrease your prompting over time, but you're starting at the first step. Now with backward chaining, you're beginning with the last step. So you prompt the entire chain. So let's say you turn on water, wash hands, put the soap on, and the last step is turning off the light. If the last step of washing your hands is turning off the light, then you would start by prompting all of the steps, and then the last step, the learner would have to turn off the light. And then in the backward chain, you're going backwards. So in the second time, so the first time they just turn off the light. The second to last time, they would wash with the paper towel, dry their hands with the paper towel. And so each step you are decreasing the prompting. You're prompting everything till the end, until the last step, and then the second last step, and then you decrease that over time. And next is going to be total task chaining. Total task chaining is completing the whole chain, one step after another, and walking the child through each step of the procedure and providing prompting when needed. Some consider total task chaining too complex because it's not the step by step where you're giving the student the response. So some think it's a little bit too complex for kids with autism, which makes forward or backward chaining the more preferred method. To create a chaining program, you will need a task analysis. Task analysis is like a step-by-step direction to complete the skill. Creating a task analysis by completing the task yourself, solely to be able to see what steps you might miss in a traditional skill.